Hey everybody, it's the layout, the Santa Maria Valley and Coastal Railroad with the Union Pacific Coast Division running through, serving this nice shoreline railroad on the California Central Coast. So, as you can see, I have finished the upper benchwork, at least 99% done. I just got done doing this wood section, putting the fascia on it. I'm particularly happy with all this. I like the way the switch looks on this curve. Going into a tunnel there, the position. This area is being worked on. It's going to be an industry up here, rock quarry for a granite construction company, and possibly an extension running up that way. This whole area might move. Everything from here forward might get put over basically underneath where the camera is. So things will run behind the monitor to parts unknown, but that's a whole another story. For now, this is it. And I'll be mocking up this area and just playing around with it, but not doing heavy detail plaster scenery really. Maybe a little paint and a little bit of plaster, but nothing too big a deal, because I'm probably going to take this small switching layout section of it and move it over to an area that's more linear so that these tracks sweep through this corner better. I don't particularly like this super tight bunch of radius there. Just got in the mail today my TSG Chasing Trains mug, which I'm very happy with. It's very nice. Coffee tastes even better out of it. So, I'm pretty happy with this crazy shelf layout that I made in my tiny studio apartment. The lower yard is modeled after a series of yards on the UP Coast Division. There's a small little bit of a yard in Lompoc still, I think, along by Surf Beach. It's just basically a couple of sidings that are long. And then there's the Guadalupe yard, which this is mostly modeled after. And it's small compared to any normal yard, but it's big for the UP Coast Division. And it's their main yard for doing stuff. And it has, running off of that yard, the Santa Maria Valley Railroad is a short line servicing the city of Santa Maria. And then the UP Coast Division runs up through Casmelia Canyon, which we just call this Casmelia Canyon. What do they call this in Nolix? Kathy Mullet on it's my railroad live stream this morning. Called it instead of a helix and Nolix, where you don't have a helix but you have a level change. And so I have this long grade running up behind. That'd be Casmelia Canyon. I don't really have the San Luis Obispo yard and Amtrak station modeled into this, and I'd like to, so that might actually be an upper level underneath where the camera is, and then come into kind of a horseshoe curve here running into this, because there actually are two horseshoe curves on the Cuesta grade, which this upper level is modeled after. So if I had the San Luis Obispo station over here, right underneath where the camera is, and these reverse, these 180s extended over that to that side, that would do it for that, and that would be really nice. I may do that in the expansion of this. That's going to come in a couple of weeks after I knock about with this and get some more scenery done on the main areas that are defined. Like this hill, and this area and these hills. This all needs to be figured out a little bit, but it's underway. And then make a bunch of scratch built and kit buildings that'll go on the permanent layout eventually, but I can place and kind of have fun switching and just kind of transition and do some other things before I get back into doing any more bench work. So I'm going to grab this coffee and this delicious mug. Yeah, the mug is delicious. Did I mention the coffee tastes even better out of this? So I don't know if anybody can hear me with the camera on the other side of the room, but we've got a little bridge going here, road, bridge going over it, railroad going over the road, and the refinery's back in its spot, back in the corner there. And more update very soon. This is a short one because I got the mug, and boy, I'm tired. I spent a good 5 hours, 6 hours on this morning and midday, getting all this finalized, and as far as the wood benchwork sweeping through and connecting with the grate up behind it. I'm beat, but it's all kind of cleaned up and made orderly to make the next mess as I do plaster cloth and everything up on those hills. Alright, cheers everybody. Have a great weekend. I hope your modeling is going as well as mine. Alright, take care.